Mostly, though, we got to see, a third world developing country, and a third world country is very much different than what you see here in northern Kentucky. And so the poverty level, the need, but you also got to see the amazing program, which is this microcredit lending process, which has literally lifted people out of poverty.
It was an amazing experience that I don't know if anything would have really been able to prepare me for. We had the opportunity to visit with Grameen Bank and do an internship with them. We looked at internally their structure, which was really interesting, the way that they logically set up the structure to meet the needs. There's a lot of thinking that went into it. It helped us understand why it was so successful and how you may be able to take those principles and bring them back to the United States. We also had the opportunity to interview a lot of the women and even some men that had received the loans to see how they use the loans and how to increase their personal wealth. For instance, there was one woman who lived under a tree. She was homeless. She took a $900 loan. She paid that off, built a business, and then 10 years later she owns a very successful basket weaving business. She also owns 2 homes which she rents out one, so now she's a landlord. So, I mean, it was pretty interesting. We also had the opportunity to meet with someone who the loan didn't work for. And so that was good for us to see too, because nothing is perfect. I think that if we had only seen successes, being a skeptic, I would have wondered, is this really true? Are we really seeing the truth here? And I really like the way that they allowed us to interview someone who it didn't work for. Now, when we talked to her, we realized that conceptually, the reason it didn't work for her would be the reason it may not work for people in our own country. And some of that had to do with confidence. Actually, a lot had to do with confidence, very low self-esteem, which is something that we see, especially where I work with low-income individuals. They don't have the confidence, even though they have the skills, they have the services available to reach self-sufficiency. That's something that we focus on. And I think that there could be aspects where if they added that into their program, they might find even more success.